Right. That's everything in order. I'm just going to slightly tweak the sound because I think you should want to probably hear some of the stuff a little better. It's a little louder, just a tad. And there we go. And let's set off from where we were last time. So, you might recall previously, we have escaped the vault. And I'm not heavily burdened, which is a small miracle of restraint on my part. You can grab stuff. I am fully laden, however. And you may be like, why is Rob streaming a lot lately? Well, you know, kind of been wanting to return to Fallout 3. And it's cool here in Southern California at the moment. That's where I currently live. And my desktop reasonably heats my office, which is a nice thing. I'm going to leave that grenade there for now. We may come back to that. Moving through Springvale at the moment really isn't a big deal. There is stuff to gather. You can do that if you want. There is some stuff to be had from this going off the road. Yes, John Henry Eden. Yep. Megaton. That away. And it is that away. It's over there. Ba ba la 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 ba 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 la ba ba la 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 ba la ba la. It's the 250th anniversary of the United States this year. Semi-quincentennial, I believe, is the term we're using. Which basically means half of 500. Which is an interesting way of putting it. We might run into one giant ant out here. I'm not quite taking the anticipated path of travel. I'm supposed to come down this way. Cross there, up to there. Yeah, there... Oh. Yeah, that guy up there, he waits there all the time. And, oh, there's the giant ant we thought we might run into. This is going to put me overweight, but it will be trade goods. And I am basically where I need to go anyway. Reload. And see, this is how you move when you're overladen, right? Maybe get a bit of weight back and a little bit of karma by giving the guy here some water. Hey, Mickey.
Please help me. I need water. I'm dying.
I mean, you don't really look like you're dying, but, you know, here you go, man.
You don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free?
What? Just me give it to you? Hell no. No, I'm going to give it to him.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You've saved my life. Bless you.
If you're looking for me to do some really messed up stuff to good people here in the game, I'm not really going to do that. Oh yeah, here's what the Robco base model looks like in this version of the game. Hey, Deputy Weld. Nice of you guys to open the gate for me without even really needing to do anything. This is why I don't like being overloaded, though, because, like, we move at a snail's pace. I'm not going to put up with this for very long, though. My immediate stop after this, after we deal with the sheriff here, is go over there that way. Hey, man.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor, too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Nice town you got here.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Yep.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him. He's about yay tall. Looks a bit like me.
Nope. Sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
You know, my father has a certain particular set of skills. They mostly deal with water purification and medicine, admittedly. Um, let's, use some
Sure
directions.
thing, partner. What do you need to find?
Uh,
You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater.
it's not actually down by the crater, but you know what?
Moira sells all kinds of stuff at her place. Craterside Supply.
Yep.
Take a guess where it is.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
I'm gonna go now.
Carry on.
And I'm going to begin my very slow walk around to Craterside Supply. I could try to walk down there and then up again. It's just simpler to go this way. And we're going to need to get there because, as you can see, this is how the game tells you to not carry too much. I am going to need to heal myself as well. As you can see, I'm about half health, and I didn't take the opportunity to have one last clean water drink while I was down in the vault. I suppose I could carry some of that water, drink some of that water I'm carrying, but I also want to use it for trade goods. There's other ways to heal yourself. It's just, you know. Da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da. See, it's up ahead from here. Again, I hope we get there before they close. Can't wait to get rid of some of this stuff. Now, you know, probably going to save Megaton, get the apartment. That way I have a place to dump my stuff. Tenpenny Tower has a nice apartment, but bad things tend to happen there. Yo, Moira. I hear you like stuff.
Got something to sell? Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Sure. But where'd you get the vault suit
I'm
back there?
pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours if you help.
So, you know, from the survey report, the vault sent a survey expedition like 40 years ago. And I imagine if someone came out here 10, 12 years ago and you said, hey, I'll armor your vault suit, and you never actually gave it back to them, that they went out without even the vault suit. Well done. Well done. Sure, I got plenty to say.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Man, she's got a bit of fisheye going on today. All right. Yeah, let's see. I like, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, Want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
Well, we do like getting paid. But let's ask her about the book.
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
Yeah, mean words. Sure. But tell me about the pay.
Oh, caps, chems, meds, and maybe even a few unique inventions, if you do a good job. I'm sure I've got something that'll catch your eye. With a little ingenuity, you can turn a pile of junk into a mountain of caps. And there's no shortage of junk. So, will you help out?
You know what? Sure.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
The radiation one is really easy to do. So I usually get knock that one off right away. Which today's not going to be any different.
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
You want me to get irradiated? How can that possibly be worth it for me?
Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course.
Yes, of course. All right.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now,
Yes.
200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Looking for my father? You seen him?
Could be the guy I saw at Moriarty's saloon not too long ago. I'd ask there.
Right. Let me see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
Well, let's see. First off, I'm going to keep the pistols because I need to be... This is the good one. And these are basically my functioning repair spares, right? I've been wearing out the one I'm going to most likely trash. This is the armored jumpsuit. That's great armor right now. It's perfectly intact. Nothing I can do with it. The BBs and the BB gun are childhood toys and functionally are largely worthless. Baseball, no use. Baseball glove, what happened? Why am I not in the game? Okay, I think we're working again. And yeah, okay, we didn't crash. It was just Steam being super obnoxious. That's unusual. And I'll have to see what I need to do about that. Moira only has so many caps, obviously. So, you know, selling things is only useful to a certain degree. Let's see. Yep, pencil. You know, the police batons were bought mostly to be sold. So, okay. Pre-war money is weightless, so I'm not going to sell it right now. This Badlands armor I grabbed. Yep. Scrap metal has a higher trade value for certain applications. Not going to get rid of that. I could easily sell the Tunnel Snakes outfit. And you know what? I'm going to be a monster today, and yes, I will. The perfectly intact 101 jumpsuit is basically my jumpsuit. has maximum value. These are all repair items, however, for fixing the armored jumpsuit or the security armor. And the security helmets are for fixing up the security helmets, which we will want to make use of for the time being. The regular jumpsuits can also fix the utility jumpsuits and the lab jumpsuit. Oh, and yeah, here's the vodka I got. Right. What do I want to buy? So she has a genuine hunting rifle, which is way better than the BB gun we just got rid of. And I'll need ammo for it. It takes the 32 caliber rounds. She has 12. I have 200 rounds of 10 mil. I don't really need more right now. I don't have anything that uses the other ammos here, although it's nice to see some ammo available. And yeah, you know, there's stuff here. Nothing. The leather armor is worth getting and fixing up, but maybe not right now.
Good hunting.
Okay, so you should ask about her work periodically, because you won't get it. She has different things to say at different points.
Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know? Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the wastes that you do. If I tried half of these things, I'd get my head blown off.
I literally just crawled out of a
you
vault.
can really handle yourself out there. All I'm good at is coming up with the ideas and fiddling with junk for caravans.
Now you can try to talk her out of the plan. And there is a thing about that. But I'm not planning on talking her out of the plan.
I know, right? I figured instead of just helping out the caravans with odd junk, why not put my brilliant mind to work for everyone? And between my mind and your experience, this guide'll save 12 times more lives than those greedy merchants will.
Sure.
That's the spirit, trusty research assistant.
So, you know, we can talk about the bomb. She does have the rocket launcher, I think. The junk jet, right? She can fix stuff, and better than you can fix for quite a while. But I don't need her to fix anything, because you have to pay for that. I am going to go.
Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
And we're going to, you know, move into the armored jumpsuit. And I should be using a security helmet. Let's see, here's a good one. And yeah, that'll do. Although, since I am walking around town right now, regular jumpsuit is better for speech. But yeah, the armored jumpsuit, you get +5 on small guns. That's nice. I gotta set up the weapons. Right, so let's move off the trash pistol to a real pistol, right? And that's going to be number 1. And then number 2 is still going to be the baseball bat, but number 3 is going to be the hunting rifle. And there we go. So, Moriarty's Saloon is basically over there. There's a repair quest here in town. But let's just do this first. Because of the way this goes, you can come in through Moriarty's from the back way, which is like, you know, kind of backwards. But it is quite convenient if you're inclined. Well, I was going to take care of my health, that's true. And I'm just going to expend a stim pack, because I can. And that's a bit better. I guess the second one. There we go. Alright. So, here is this place. Anything like red like that, you're stealing. Don't steal.
Enclave Station comes in fine.
Not if you're a good guy.
Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Good talking around that cigarette.
Come on, Warwick. Come on. Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
I will go, yes, let me think for a moment, good man.
You're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
Haven't planned on it.
That's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole Smoothskin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
Well, that's very nice.
Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more.
Yeah, you will. We'll try the speech check. It's most likely going to fail.
Sorry, Smoothskin. I can't take the risk. Moriarty will beat the shit out of me for even talking to you.
Fair.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Yeah, I know. Heaven forbid I move my cursor over anything.
Don't look at me like that.
I'll look at you any way I want. Getting surly.
Isn't it?
Billy with... He's got a child at his house.
Mr. Moriarty.
Take that as you will.
Hello to you.
The looking's free. The rest will cost you.
Yeah. Where is Moriarty? Did he walk past me? Well, I don't want to even talk to you. You want me to blow up the bomb. Well, Moriarty's not here, man. I have to leave things in my own hands, I guess. That's a locked average, but this is locked easy. Oh, and I should... See, many games after this, escape backs you out, right? But not Fallout 3. The great thing about the Fallout franchise, in my opinion, and I'm being heavily sarcastic, is that every single game in the Fallout franchise I have played has a distinctly different control scheme. It evolves, I will say. Obviously, Fallout 1 and 2 are isomorphic, but both of them have different control schemes from each other. And then, of course, here we are in 3D playing first person. And, you know, WASD, perfectly logical. But it is 2008. Fallout 4, you can hit escape to get out of conversations and back out of things. Fallout 76 lets you do that too. But there's even distinctions between those two. And if you're trying to play any combination of these games, it can trip you up. Yep, and this is wrong of me to do because I'm stealing. But I'm not going to hunt down Moriarty. Visitors, James, Vault 101. Apparently, he's been here before. So, out of nowhere, James came back to Megaton. Since he stayed here before, he asked me where the hell he could get a lay on the land and find out what's going on in the world. I told him about Galaxy News Radio and the ruins of DC and that guy 3Dog. Then, like that, he was gone again. I remember the first time he showed up almost 20 years ago. Never expected anyone to actually want to be or be able to get into a vault. But he must have had his reasons. He had his kid with him, some baby that wouldn't shut the fuck up. Normally, I would have kicked someone out like that out of my place, but he had a way with words. Then, like that, he ducks into Vault 101 and he's gone for almost 20 years. Nice guy, I guess, but he never spends enough caps. So, I don't care about the rest of Moriarty's operation. I'm going to pick the lock and leave out the back door. This is what I was talking about before. You don't need to actually deal with the saloon very much at all, if you don't want to. Because look, we've advanced the main quest without ever talking to Moriarty. However, having done that, I do want to do the town a good turn. And there's two things to do. I want to fix the water pressure here. That means going in here, talking to this guy who should have been hanging on the rail outside.
You need?
Hi, Walter.
Yeah, what is it?
Need help around
Well,
here?
It's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running.
Why haven't
I
you
spend
trained
so much
anybody,
time up in
Walter?
the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
How many leaks
From
are
the
there?
pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
Can't you fix the
I
pipes?
could, but I can't hunt for leaks all damn day. That rust bucket purifier would fall apart without me around to plug it up. The
Sure.
only break I get is when I shut the thing off for the night. And I can't look for leaks when the water isn't running.
Right. Well, you know, fair
I
enough.
hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
Tell me about
What can I
Megaton.
tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information?
Okay, man. You know, I'm gonna go.
Well, back to work.
Right. You know, he has some stuff back here. There's a public water fountain. You can see generates radiation, and that's one way of radiating yourself. This locker is all this stuff is owned, right? And you know, this is a drug stash for somebody else, but it's not what we're here to do. Let's go fix the water pipes while the water's running. So, you are kind of default running. If I slow suddenly, it's because I'm forgetting the fact that that's how this game is set up. Attempt to fix it. There we go. This is why I need a decent repair score. Let's see. And our leak is up there, and our leak is over this way somewhere, if I recall. It's been a moment since I've been playing the game, but it's functionally the main pipelines. Yeah, see, I keep wanting to run. This is as fast as you go. We'll cut around this way. The third one's a little trickier to get to. How do I want to do this? Oh yeah, that's the armory. You don't want to mess with that right now. Yeah, come over this way. You can see it there, right? All right. Oh, that's right. I want this one. Wow, me forgetting how to get around Megaton.
Yeah, what is it? Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Sounds good.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some. What do you need?
Interest in buying?
I sure am, Sonny. What have you got for me? Well, all right. Let me count out your caps.
All right. And then I gotta go.
Well, back to work.
So, that's that part. I forget exactly how much explosive level I need to defuse the bomb. But, I don't have to defuse the bomb. But that's how you can get yourself the apartment. And, we're going to irradiate ourselves. Yeah, I know. Watch that radiation climb. You can kill yourself doing this. So do be careful. There's our first warning. And that was the minimum requirement for the quest, that first pip. But let's keep going. Because we're trouble. So you're standing in the radiated water and drinking it at the same time. There we go. That's enough. And we are severely irradiated. And I probably did this at the wrong time of day because by the time I get up there, Moira's going to close on me probably. But yeah, we're severely irradiated, and that's why we're moving so slowly. Because we're in bad shape. And, on my way to becoming a ghoul at this rate. Such a long walk. Hey, buddy, spare some right away. No? Oh, that's another thing about the game. The character of the residents reflect your nature, in a way. So they're all going to be wearing, like, light, pale, beige, gray things.
It's locked for a reason.
She's
Don't
close.
get any ideas.
I know. Thank you so much. So you need to sit if you're going to wait. This is also locked. But you sit down. And you can tea time to wait till the shop reopens in the morning. And now time will just literally elapse. That's where I'm spending the night, glowing like a glow stick. And here we go.
Yeah,
Go peddle your
you need
papers.
something?
Nope, 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 nope. Still not open. What? Oh, I don't have to sit to wait anymore? Oh, it's only 7:36. All right. There.
What's shaking?
Hi, Billy.
Well, oh, feeling a bit under the weather or a bit over the Geiger counter?
Mm-hmm. I'm about as radiated as you can get without burning a hole in the floor.
I can tell. You're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up.
Too tired to be snide.
You're a lucky one, you know. At this level, most people don't make it. But then again, most people don't have my experimental tricks. Now, after taking a few notes, I'll take care of that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade concoction. I've never had the chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Oh, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay. Ramen milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
So, now we have an unexpected side effect. We suffer from advanced radiation poisoning. Crippled limbs will automatically regenerate. I don't generally suffer from extreme radiation poisoning, but hey, it's a positive perk, I guess. or I'm just a horrible mutant now. Your perspective. But we'll take the step
I've
for the
got
next
to
one.
see how safe it is to scavenge food from one of those huge stores out there. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy?
Well, getting food is also actually quite... Both these are dangerous in their own way. But food is the super duper mart, which we'll do next.
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right?
You don't say.
So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
What's the pay?
Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results.
That would be what
While
pay
you're
is.
away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing.
Which is kind of worth getting, but it's also a thing you have to carry around. Okay, we'll do it.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
So, you thought about disarming that bomb?
Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right?
All right. I'm gonna go.
Try not to die.
Yeah. I'll try not to die.
Don't try anything.
I'm not gonna try nothing. All you people talk to me like I'm some kind of raider, and I'm a vault dweller. Anyway, completely different kettle of fish. I'm way more naive than you people. Now, yeah. Let's see. I need a temporary dump site for some of this stuff I'm carrying around that I don't intend to, lose permanently. So I am kind of motivated to go and get the apartment, but because right now I don't recall which boxes are safe to put things in, which is a way of working around that very problem. You know what? I'm going to be a little more reckless than I usually am. Hey, Lucas.
Good to see you're staying out of trouble.
Let's discuss this bomb.
What about it?
Don't you think someone should disarm this thing?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good? Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
See, my speech sucks, right? I would like to talk up that reward. We'll try.
Not an option,
Yeah.
I'm afraid. We aren't exactly rolling in cash down here.
All right.
Great. Go ahead and see what you can do. Just be careful.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Mind your manners now.
So, you need a certain amount of explosive skill. You can boost that with some mentats. Activate undetonated atomic bomb. Yeah. Explosives of 25. Now, right now, stats. Explosives of 17, as you can see. We're not prepared to do this. Sorry about keep hitting escape. Again, I played Fallout 76 for my dailies earlier, and that is really throwing me off. We're going to definitely need to level before we can really tackle this. because Mentats is not going to be enough of a boost, and I don't have a suitable magazine. So let's head out. I could get a quest for Moriarty to shake a lady down for debts. Oh, the trader's here. Hey, man. Lucky.
Ah, a fellow student on the path of the wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. Please relax, for we are in a place of safety. The type of safety that can only be ensured by an abundance of weaponry, both wicked and awesome, all of which can be yours for the right price.
All right, I'm game. Sure. I'm here to buy.
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting
So, what do you
flavors.
got, man? What do you got
Take
right
your
this
pick.
early in the game? You got a laser pistol. I'm not skilled for energy. Got a 10 mil pistol. He's got a 32 pistol. 32 pistols sucks. Sawed-off shotgun is worth considering. A tire iron, I don't think I can fix up to be better than my current baseball bat. Missile launchers under big guns. I'm not skilled for that either. The lead pipe. He's only got one lead pipe. I can't make that better unless I pay him to fix it. So I guess I don't need any of that. Does he have any 32 mil ammo for my rifle? Well, he's got the schematic for the shish kebab, which is a fun flaming sword thing. Actually, he's got 32 rounds of ammo. We'll take that. What can I get rid of to him? I'm not going to need these conductors right now, and they're heavy. And not going to need the paint guns right now, and they're heavy. What might you need those things for? To craft certain special weapons. I'm not going to sell off my Stanley's baseball cap they gave me. Nor the tinted glasses. Well, get rid of the turpentine. I don't need that right now. There'll be more. Guess I could sell off some of the spare security armor. Certainly the one I damaged. Yep. And where's the helmet I damaged most recently? Here it is. Alright. Get rid of those. Free up a little bit of weight. We're going to want to hit up a place and bring stuff back anyway. In fact, you can't get more helmets easily. I will get into better helmets later. I'm not quite sure how long that's going to take. Okay, right. That'll do for now.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Now, he can fix stuff for
I'll see
me.
if I can't take a whack at it.
And as you can see, we can ask him to fix the hunting rifle, right? It'll cost me 111 caps to fix this up considerably, but it will get 37% condition, and each shot will be a +3 damage. It'll be much more effective, right? And I can have him fix some of the junkier stuff I have. But like I said, this pistol's for repairs. I will spend the money right now on the hunting rifle. And that'll be it. Gonna go.
Keep your skills sharp and your eyes peeled, all right?
Right. So that fixes up the rifle. It'll be a bit less crap. Now, we could go to the Super Duper Mart, or we could go to Springvale High and just kill some raiders there. There's no actual reason for me to go there other than the fact that it's a dungeon. I can get some money by shaking down the lady in the house over there. Because she'll think I came from Moriarty regardless. There's also usually a random encounter over off this way towards the Super Duper Mart. Which I guess we should find out what that's going to be. Sometimes those are pretty hard encounters, though, especially early on. So there's the farm. Oh, Mole rat. Hey, there's that level I wanted. So, I can get to explosives 30 right now. Turn back, disarm the thing. Seems like a thing to do. I also do want to spend some points in speech. So, that's what I'm going to do. Alright. And, again, nothing really new here. I'm going to go for intense training. And that means I got to choose one of these. And I'm going to boost my charisma, because I feel like, no, I'm going to boost my intelligence, because that's what rewards you with more skill points down the line. Okay. Let's head back. You can also fast travel. And a world map. You know. You can see the super duper marts over there. Here's Megaton. Yeah, I'll fast travel to Megaton. And here I am. Didn't have to load in through the door.
Hey there.
Put my gun away.
He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory.
Let's
Every
talk to the
ear shall
preacher,
be
though.
stricken deaf
Maybe not
to
standing
hear
in the radiated
thunder of
water.
his voice. Who have we here? Could it be a new addition to our humble little community? Dear child, welcome. Welcome to Megaton. I am Confessor Cromwell, prophet of Atom and father of the undying glow. Please, child, come to the church anytime at all.
Well, tell me about the church.
Yes, what would you like to know?
What is it that you believe here?
The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes two, thus signifying the single greatest act of Atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago. Where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation, we see creation and unification in Atom's glow.
Why do you worship the bomb?
Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life.
Well, I could ask what the hell's wrong with you. But, you know what?
As you wish.
I think I've heard enough. But, have you traveled outside of
In my
Megaton?
youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand.
Well, okay then. Gonna go.
Rays shower you, child.
Yeah. And explosions be with you. Attempt to disarm the bomb. I'm not going to rig it. Rigging it's actually easier. I have done it. How anyone knows I've done this? Eh. Let's see, where's Sims right now? usually... He's wandered off. Great.
Men, women, and children of the earth, come
Here,
forth
Sims.
to gather and behold the
Here, Sims.
Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend.
There he is.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. Here's your reward. Hell, why don't you move in? Could use someone like you. Got an empty place here you can use. Here's the key indeed. It ain't much to look at, but talk with Moira. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
Sure. And, yeah, that's good for now.
You stay safe.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, so
For this ancient weapon of war is our salvation.
the house is up over this way. Am I playing mega optimally? No. I am just trying to play the game in a way that I'm entertained by today. That's Jericho's house. That's somebody else. And hey, it's Wadsworth.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Like something to drink.
Certainly, sir. Here you are.
Thank you. Get a haircut. That'll bring up the stylist. You can ask for a joke.
The two cannibals are eating a clown. One cannibal turns to the other and asks, "Does this taste funny to you?"
But it has a limited supply of drinks and jokes. And of course we can buy some things for the house. But I'm gonna go.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
That's basically all Wadsworth does. We have some storage. We have a display for our bobbleheads. Hey. We have a fridge we can put food into, if we want. Or anything else, really. I like to kind of sort my things. So, mole rat meat, sure. Some of my water, why not? We got some stuff. Here, minimum for, your typical Airbnb. I think this is Wadsworth's, honestly. Upstairs, again, haven't really done much with the place. Not really a fan of the big central atrium thing. That could have been a whole other room's worth of space there. But, hey, I got a chair and a table. So I can sit privately on my own. I have my own desk and, bed. This is a place where I do tend to more likely keep things. And let's just dump some stuff. So, yeah. The weapon spares, definitely. Actually, it just resorts itself, which is annoying. The armor spares as well. My baseball cap, sure. The spare jumpsuits. Spare armor sets. Not the one I'm wearing. Fine, I'll wear that one. Not going to use the utility jumpsuits right now. Or the lab uniform. So that's okay. And let's go and fix the fact that I took that off. There we go. We can rest here. We'll recover health, get an XP bonus. This is the other room in the place. Another chair, another table, shelf. As you can see, not much to say about the place right now. You get buy improvements, which cost about 1,000 caps. You get more stuff populated into it, like your own workbench. Nuka-Cola fridge, which you can use to chill your Nuka-Colas and make them nice and frosty cold. Which I gotta say, atmospherically, sounds really appealing. But yeah. It's pretty cool. It's good to have a base. It's good to have a place to drop my stuff. Even resting for 1 hour helps. There we go. We're now well rested, right? And I've been streaming for about an hour. Oh, and it's like several of you watching. Wow, I am surprised. Howdy, everybody. I'm not a regular streamer, but I guess you're subscribers. So, otherwise, I wouldn't expect you to come across my stream terribly likely. Great to have you come by. It's always a pleasure. I guess I could play a bit more. Right. Let's head out. So, I'm thinking we continue onwards towards the Super Duper Mart like we were going to. Sadly, we never got there, so I don't have that location unlocked to just fast travel over. So we're just going to have to leave the hard way and head on over. Make a hard right, pretty much right away. I think we have a different merchant already. Oh yeah, it's the chems guy. Alright, I don't need the chems guy right now. Probably won't get killed by yet another mole rat, but who knows. The one I killed. I'm gonna swing by the farm. It's over this way. Nothing. That one's got something in it. Scrap metal. Steam gauge assembly. That's quite heavy, but you need it for a rail rifle. Doesn't seem to be anyone here. Alright. Ammo box. Nothing with the guy. This is what we came here for. Spec Op manual. This is good trade value. Burnt books are functionally just trash for me right now. 1 to 5. Okay. That sounds like an ant. It is an ant. Okay, Brotherhood Patrol. Alright. They're not going to be a danger unless I mess with them. The oven, pilot light, those are good value. That pot, worthless. Well, it's not worthless. Everything. Minimum value for things is 1 cap. Whoa! Oh, I'm under attack. Okay, hey there. Oh, god damn it. Fallout 76 reactions. I gotta zoom all the way in. Ah. Whoa there. Okay, whoa, ho, ho, ho. Like I said, this can get very dangerous. Man, I don't want to shoot the Brotherhood outcast. Take me out of here. Please don't kill me. Alright, you were just fighting the raiders. Okay. Take all their crap. Hey, baseball bat. Okay, take that. Wasn't there a third one? Yep, but I can't loot him. Nope, there we go. And our crappy baton, our suit armor. Right. Guess we're gonna use that water. And Yeah, that was fun. Unlike several encounters just setting off with each other. Wonder if any of the Brotherhood guys died. Probably not. Got one. That's the guy with the flamethrower. Oh, nope, there's three. Alright. They're all there. Take the ant meat. Thank you for killing that. Go mess around in the Super Duper Mart. Why not? It's 2:23 in the morning for me. I don't know where you all are around the world, but thanks for hanging out with me. I am naturally a night owl and usually up playing a game at this hour. And I just decide, hey, why don't I stream it while I revisit one of my top favorite video games, Fallout 3, which, there we go, we finally discovered the Super Duper Mart. Whatever random encounters encountering the raiders out front at the moment I hear it. You're not hostile, you're a hunter. Okay. You're cowering.
Cleared out, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's an ant. Any more out here? Some nice Nuka-Colas. This raider got killed. Take his ant meat. Ooh, a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Again, more crappy raider stuff. It's basically just trade fodder, but now I have my place. I have plenty of reason to get caps to go and improve my home and, you know, try to improve my life, as it were. With the raiders outside killed by the ant and the general encounter, we can probably try talking to the hunter guy. Hey, man. Yo, dude.
Hey there.
Hey.
That'll make for some nice juicy steaks. If you like ant, that is. As long as you don't mind cooking it yourself.
I don't. So he'll buy random junk off me, which is the point of me talking to him and getting rid of stuff. So 32 caliber pistols are really only useful if you don't have access to more ammunition. I have plenty of ammunition for my 10 mil, so I'm going to sell that off. Spare baseball bat will come in handy to keep my baseball bat up. The carton cigarettes is actually too rich for his blood. Chinese pistol is laughably worse than the 32 pistol. If you're like, wow, I didn't think anything could get more pathetic, I suppose the BB gun is even sadder than that. That's 25 caps. We'll take it. See you later, dude.
A pleasure doing. Yeah, see you.
There's always something different out here in front of the Super Duper Mart, which helps keep the game a little fresher. Door 1 or door 2? Definitely want to sneak. And make sure my light is off. Okay. This game's nearly 20 years old. We were all hoping that Bethesda would release a remaster of this game. Which would be super nice. True trash I'm not going to pick up right now because there's... In fact, just in case things hit off, I'm going to drink... well, there's a certain amount of radiation involved. But you know what? Let's make sure our health is in good order. Just going to sneak around the place right now. You can see there's a couple raiders in here. Don't make a lot of noise. Don't get involved in things. That dirty water has a decent trade value. I like things that have at least a 5-to-1 weight to value ratio. Oh, yeah, take that laser pistol. Take the energy cell. Take that laser pistol and that energy cell. And that bottle cap mine. I keep hitting Q, which is another, like, a later game thing. And it's E. I want to hit E. Nothing in the metal boxes. Empty whiskey bottles are trash. Again, dirty water's something of value. That vodka is of value. This will trigger I found the food. Metro tickets are actually somewhat secretly useful. I will take the knife. No, it's very marginal. The leather belt's actually worth more. So that's found food. I still need to find drugs if I want full credit for this mission, which I do. Didn't like that. There are things you can do knowing how this is going to go, right? You see the raiders are wandering around in here, and they're going to show up at some point. Yeah, this one's noticed me. Kind of. I'm going to take the chance to just shoot her in the head if I can. It's a low percentage. But I get 3 shots. Wait. Yeah, I guess they just like hear gunfights regular out here in front. So, something I like to do periodically when I'm doing this mission is just leave a little gift for anyone who comes along later, because later on people come back. Yeah. But you know, shooting some randos here, not a terrible thing. But I'm not that great of a shot yet. I'm only level 3. There's another one over there. Damn it. And again, they don't seem to care about each other as long as they're far enough away from each other. He had a sawed-off shotgun. Could be useful. Could be useful. In fact, where is it? I could have swore we took your sawed-off shotgun. What? Did I not? Oh, dang it. There we go. That's how we deal with the critics. Okay. Yeah, we didn't take his stuff. Okay. Well, I was thinking I would use the sawed-off shotgun to get this guy, but I guess we don't need to anymore. Yeah, we're carrying too much. Yeah, let's get out of sight. We're gonna lighten our load by just quickly dealing with some equipment management here, and we're gonna combine some of this Raider stuff into a better piece, and just bring back some quality instead of making a lot of trips. So let's try turning. Nope, there's only the one helmet. Let's try turning that into something better by combining simply the worst items together, and then let's make a Blastmaster one, right? There we go, and that'll lighten the load. See, now we can move normally again. Gonna murder a guy. Or a gal. I think that's a gal. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, now we're in caution. Yep. Sure things. Oh, is that a combat shotgun? I do want a combat shotgun. Nice. Gonna leave that armor for now. Right. So... yeah. Okay. I think that's all the people we want to immediately deal with. Gonna stop squatting for a moment. Oh, nothing on top of it. Okay. What I'm looking for is to see if I can find or recall where to find the badge and another steam gauge assembly, right? Toy car. Those are kind of fun. Oh, ammo. Yeah. Grenades. Tails Junktown jerky vendor. Yep. Might be another guy around this way. Yep.
I'm gonna tear.
Not taking no guff from you. Chinese pistol. It's only good for selling. I suppose that knife's in better shape. Alright. Right, so this is like the pharmacy section, but it's not properly what we're looking for. Here's the key. That's what I wanted. It's in our bottle cap mine. Grenade box. Good. I don't want the grenades right now. Is there anything else over here? No, I don't think so. There are the ammo boxes. And ammo is always worth getting because you can trade ammo. Oh, we can level. Awesome. Right. As you can see, we want to be a bit better with our guns. I'm still trying to get speech up to something reasonable. And sneak. Guess we'll let repair go for now. I don't want to neglect lockpick forever and be like, I have to invest so much in it. Same goes for science. Yeah, we'll put in speech right now. Okay, continue. Now we can finally get some of these higher level ones. Child at Heart. Again, pretty good choice, actually, for certain situations. Comprehension, you get an extra skill point whenever a skill book is read. We're going to do that right now. Now, I have on me some skill books. So, we're going to use those, right? And let's progress towards the next point in our adventure here. I'm going to plant that other bottle cap mine I picked up. But I'm wary that if there's anyone else around. This also counts for the food. I think I've killed everybody. I'm certainly making enough noise to get their attention. So I've dropped one bottle cap mine here. And I think he comes over here and activates the intercom when they come in. So and I'm not sure if they come in through this door or through that door, but they will be coming because it's a scripted event, right? Like, why are you kicking these around? Because I'm trying to clear the area. Okay, all right. So the other bottle cap mine, I'm just gonna leave here. There we go. And get our rifle back. Yeah, looks like we're clear. As you can see, this place is full of junk. And there are occasionally some scraps to be found. We're not doing that right now. I don't know if we're going to do that on any actual stream, because that's kind of boring for people to watch. I'm not going to be the grubber, kind of get everything I can out of everything player today. We can try the terminal, right? It's easy. But I have unlocked the door already, right? And if you've not seen this game before, this is exactly this. The lockpicking and the hacking games are unchanged in Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76. And you can spend a lot of time trying to decide how you want to play, how you want to start. And I'm just like, you know what? Okay, that was 4 of 7, right? Gives us a decent amount of information. Trusted. Chained. No. Erected. Better, right? It's got Ted, right? Doesn't it? It has the R. There we go. Sweet. XP. Again, I'm going to put in my light. You just hold down tab to put on the light. And there's plenty of loot in here, because this is the good part, where those jerks really weren't hanging out, right? There's a few things you can do with things in here. And you can loot all the drugs out of here. You got the Nuka-Colas. Got this robot here. Got a mini nuke. Why not? Right? Various parts you can use for manufacturing special weapons. There's the pharmacy supplies. That qualifies for that. What I want to do before I do that is I want to take this official employee ID. And I always find the easiest one to be the hardest. But let's... Okay, size is 1 of 5, see? Wield? Nope, 2 of 5. There are tricks you can do with the hacking game. of like trying to knock out blanks. Let's see if I can find one. Here you go. Right. Allowance replenished. Right. So now I have 5 attempts again. This probably knock a dud, you know. And that one. So, okay, we got 1 of 5, 2 of 5 on wheeled. So it's probably still the eye. And, you know, we already tried hints. Likes. Well, probably not. Fried. Sorry, no, we didn't try hints. But that would have matched more on sizes, right? Likes, I don't think so. Mines. No, that would have matched more as well. Steel. That could match on wheeled. Nope. Lines. No. You know, tires. No. Well, one more. Sure, mines. Why not? Yeah. And just don't lock yourself out, right? Just. There we go. See, first hit. Again, I'm trying to keep my mind between Fallout 76, which I played 2 hours ago, and this game. Sorry. We'll run the maintenance routine.
Loading personality. Robco R04B9. Office helper.
Oh, pressure cooker. That'll come in handy later. Sometimes I practically move into the Super Duper Mart.
Agenda. Airborne. Security breach detected. Please stand back.
Howdy.
Fellow office employee.
Yes, fellow office
Present
employee.
your valid ID.
Sure.
Scanning for office ID. ID accepted. Have a nice day.
Yes, I will have a nice day. Now, he's taken my ID, which could be a problem later if he doesn't die. But, you know, things will happen. Nuka-Colas are quite valuable, even if you're not going to drink them. But don't bother with the bottles. They're not terribly useful. But that's a lot of Nuka-Cola. Alright. Oh, you see a box like this and you're like, why can't I look inside the box? Grab the box. There you go. Use Z on the keyboard to grab things like that. I don't know. If you're using a controller, you're trying to play along at home, you're inspired, and you're like, I'm going to play dust off my copy. I have played on controller, but it's been a long time. Ha ha ha. There's a guy.
Hang on. Something ain't right here.
So I left him some gifts. Real up close and personal here.
Oh!
Not having a good time. Okay. I really should have put a stim pack on my fast draw. Apparently my pistol is not equipped to my main line either. Alright, quick. Aid. Stim pack. Gonna make sure I get one of those onto, let's put it on 6. Okay, and, my 10mm pistol for some reason is not on 1 like it should be. And, ooh, combat shotgun. Yeah. 4. Okay. Hey, buddy. Surprise!
The area. Restore.
Disappointingly, I don't think my battle cat mines went off. I don't think they encountered them. That sledgehammer's heavy but valuable. Grenades are more useful for me to haul back. Speaking of which, there was a grenade box, wasn't there? That's the mine box. I really should have just used that. Didn't notice it. Grab those grenades.
Move along, please.
So, yeah, they never set off my mines. It has been a moment. Maybe, I guess I should have set them up all against the other entrance. Oh, well. Anyhow, that's us completed this mission. Let's go and, you know what? We can heal up back at home. We need to actually leave to be able to fast travel. And, there we go. Data, world map. Back to Megaton. Wow, 7 people watching. Again, hi everybody. Let's go to our house. It's night. Moira's going to be closed anyway. Walking past my own house. It's this one, Rob. Right. First off, let's sleep it off.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I'm your...
I know who you are. We talked. Yeah, so about 8 in the morning will do. I know. 8 hours of sleep. Surely this is some fantasy role-playing game. No. But yeah, the store doesn't open till 8 in the morning anyway.
It's good to see you alive and well, sir.
Thank you, Wadsworth. Right. So, Moira's is on the other side of town, of course. It's not really a super fast way of getting there. But I do have some junk to sell. And I need to report back. Hey, Sims' boy.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food medicine from that super duper mart?
You know, it wasn't easy.
Really? You did? You did? Well, all right. Tell me all about it.
So, if you use attributes, you get a slightly different result from the thing. Or you can be snarky the entire time, right? But yeah.
So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kind of great after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better.
Yeah, more better. Oh, 5 iguana bits. Yeah. So next would be the landmine research.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
Yep, that seems kind of unhealthy. How will you make it worth my while?
What better reward for avoiding explosives than to pay you with explosives? Frag grenades, in this case. I got a pretty good haul of them recently. And if you bring me back something to study, maybe I can make some modifications for you. Nothing like tinkering with a live mine, right?
Yeah. Nothing like it.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Yeah. So, here, you're the person I need to talk to about buying stuff for my house?
Good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you.
So, themes kind of generally decorate the house, and then there are specific items you can buy for the house.
Of course I can. Which one in particular interests you?
So, you get the infirmary, the jukebox, laboratory, Nuka-Cola machine, the workbench. I find the workbench is merely a convenience. There's a workbench right here behind her you can use, and that's fine. I do like the Nuka-Cola machine.
One push of a button, and you can get your hands on an ice-cold Nuka-Cola. If you're wounded, or you've hurt one of your limbs badly, this setup will allow you to heal it up as good as any other wasteland doctor. This setup is great for experimenting and coming up with all sorts of useful concoctions. It can also be used to get rid of any horrible addictions you may have from tasting your results.
Indeed.
If you feel like filling your place with a whole bunch of music, switch this beautiful pre-war antique on. If you feel like tinkering and want to build some custom gizmos, this setup will help you do it.
Right, that's enough about the
Sounds
areas, themes.
Some people don't like living in a boring old house. Purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes.
And I'm going to need to, like, refresh myself as to what these look like. But we'll come back to that in our time. I want to see your stuff.
Sure thing.
So we've refreshed our caps so I can sell her more stuff, which I definitely want to do. Get rid of that 32 mil. I'm going to sell the spare bat for now. We'll lose the blood pack. And cigarettes. Chinese pistol. And there's the food sanitizer. So you can see it weighs 7 pounds. Which, you know, it does help with the food, makes it more nutritious, less radioactive for you to consume, like these Dandy Boy apples. But it's a negligible benefit. There's that. Some knives we want to be picked up we can sell. I'm not going to get rid of the laser pistols because I think I'm just going to hoard those for now. Leather belt we can get rid of. Lunch boxes we need for bottle cap mines when we get the recipe for them. Metal cooking pan can go. Metro tickets are actually useful in the metro system. If you activate the robots, the metro tickets, you makes you a passenger on the system and therefore meant to be there. Pack of cigarettes. We'll lose the pilot lights for now. That police baton we picked up. Bit more money in her pocket. So let's lose some of this junk. Let's see. Arc light helmet, sure. That's trash. The scotch. That sledgehammer. Yeah, okay. And, oh, I need to read that. Okay, that'll do. In fact, I should have read that before we're bartering, but you know what? Whatever. I'm good. Exit.
Good hunting.
Gonna go.
Have fun out there, okay?
Well, let's read it now. Aid. Tails Junktown Jerky Vendor. Increases my barter by 2. It helps. Hey, Harden. That's Maggie. She lives with the guy on the other side of town. It's a bit suspect if you want to feel about it that way. I think we did pick up some scrap. Hey, Walter.
Yeah? What is it? I sure am.
Take
Well,
it.
all right. Let me count out your caps.
Thank you.
Well, back to work.
Freaking Walter. All right. Good enough, right? That was a rando. Well, what do I want to do now? I could if I was playing without streaming, I'd probably loot the Mega Super Duper Mart some more and just bring stuff back to the various merchants. Clean them out, as it were. That's not so fun to watch. And I'll play a bit more. How long have I been streaming? 98 minutes. Okay. See, like, here's one of our merchants. That's the Doc. He'll sell drugs. There's random junk about that I could pick up and sell, but we're not going to. We're going to go play in the dungeon. Should have looked for shotgun shells. I have very few of those. Right, pistol. And I should. Well, we'll take the caps. Yeah, alright, we'll take them. It's 160 pounds on me right now. I really should have dropped off more. Alright. Yeah, I could have hit our vendor. So, this is where you would go collect a debt. You can also shake that place down without having the quest. Mailbox. Yeah, it's got a baseball bat we can use for parts. Letter from Vault-Tec. It's worth reading like the one time. Basically about like how you have or have not been selected to be in the vaults. You can discover several locations. You can fast travel. Yeah, I know. Springvale Elementary. Yay! Blue blah, blue below, blue below. Which is nothing like the school cheers from my high school. Well, mine's very stereotypical, actually. Alright. Let's do... Oh, actually. I remember, this is nearly 20 years ago now, when they were promoting this game, you know, to try and get you excited for it and all that stuff. They'd show off this section back here. This part of the dungeon, right? And that arm. Oh, we're under fire. There it is. Right. Like, who wants these old cigarettes? I don't know. I guess people, they're mega addictive, right? We'll leave it.
First mistake, last mistake. It's go time.
Oh, there he is. Well, your mistake is charging a man with a rifle. Oh, it's good to shoot people in the face. And now I have your smokes. Sucks to be you, man. Sucks to be you. It does help to take their armor to indicate to yourself later on that, yes, I did search that. Yeah, I did take their stuff. But it's the heaviest thing to carry from them. And again, not trying to loot everything in the universe. I'm just trying to have a bit of fun, and because I know in the end I never have a problem with caps. It's just early on you only have, early on is the restrictions, right? Early on you don't have enough XP, you don't have enough levels. That's a full-on vacuum cleaner, Rob. That's heavy. Maybe the beer. Actually, why don't I just go and give back the vacuum cleaner? Because that is heavy, and I don't need it. All right. Ooh, cherry bomb. Spike knuckles. Switchblade. Good value to weight. Okay. Do 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 do. The darts will come in handy when I eventually make a dart gun. You do that with like elastic tubing, paint gun, toy car, but you'll need a schematic. No, you don't have one right now. Yep. You can hear the ants through the wall. There's a whole ant colony down here. I need 32 caliber ammo for this rifle. Again, it's not true iron sights, unfortunately. There's always a bit of the simulation built in based on your skill. Oh, geez, man. Okay. Running out of ammo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Still in caution. Yeah, pull Q. Alright. Plunger. Alright. Gather the loot. Ashtray is practically worthless. In fact, spiked knuckles aren't that valuable, but I might be able to improve the value of the other one I did get. There's some paint guns. I'm going to leave them. In this version of the game, you can't grab desk fans. So, locked very hard. Behind this is the ant hive operation that they managed to dig their way to at some point. Not worth getting into right now. That box of Abraxo I'm going to just leave there. That's the elementary school. That'll explode if you get careless. That's also the elementary school. Ooh, leaking steam. In fact, I have enough and have cleared enough here. I think we'll head back. So I really would like to buy some more ammo for this gun. In fact, let's switch to the gun I have ammo for. I didn't go this way, did I? No, I did go this way because we ended up coming around back around this way. It was this jerk. He tried to loop back behind me. That's okay. Let's head back to town. Put the gun away. Stop hiding. We already talked to Moira today, so I'm going to talk to some of the other vendors. Just to sell stuff, at least. Hey, Jenny.
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
Well, what's on the menu?
Hey, I won't say it's all fresh, but it'll keep you going.
Right. So, they do sell a few things. Not terribly interested in buying what they have to sell, but I am interested in their 111 caps. So, yeah, 32 caliber pistols, definitely. These brass knuckles. The dirty water, I think we'll lose. I do want to keep those things. Cigarettes, police baton, pull Q definitely. Oh, that's right, I wanted to sell these. Keep walking around with that stuff. Use the spiked knuckles and the switchblade. Tire iron. Toy car, yeah. And that'll do. We don't need to squeeze maximum value out of this.
Enjoy.
I'm gonna
Have
go.
a good one, stranger.
I shall be blind with his glory.
We'll talk to the clinic. Hey, man.
I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now, before you go asking me for help, you'd better know the rules. Rule 1, don't bother me. If you do bother me, you better be damn near dead. I'm busy enough taking care of people I actually like.
Fair.
Follow my rule, I'll keep you patched up, I'll keep getting paid, and we'll get along just fine.
All right. Well, you know, I want to buy supplies.
Planning on going out and getting shot up, eh?
And before I get into this, let's make sure I sell off these things I've been wanting to sell off. There. That's going to be the bulk of the caps. Now, problem is, when I scroll this, it also scrolls my chat monitor window, which, you know, sorry about that. Do I need the Wonder Glue? I need the Wonder Glue to treat mole rat meat. That's what I need Wonder Glue for. I'm going to lose that steam gauge assembly right now. And could sell ammo. Lose the leather belts. We'll find more. All he's got is meds, basically. He's got, and anything I sell him, right? You know what? That'll do. We'll just take his cash. We're done.
You done? Good.
And I can get him to heal up the minor ways I'm injured or
Try to be
radiated
careful.
right now, but we're not going to. All right, that should reduce my weight load considerably. 123, that's better. And I'm going to go to the house and dump off a lot of the stuff I want to keep that I don't actually need right now. Like a smart person would. Instead of carrying an entire pharmacy and grocery store around with me. I should probably just sell off a lot of the food, but I mean right now there's only so many opportunities I have to sell things. I'm just gonna dump the food in here into the fridge. Well, Nuka Coals will go in here for now, but I'm gonna make them nice and frosty eventually. Yeah, I want that. Oh man, I need to remember my keyboard controls because reasons. All right, put the scotch in here and the vodka for now. Deviled eggs, Salisbury steaks. All right, that'll do. And then go up here to my personal little armory. Put weapons in here, right? So spare pistols for repairs. And spare baseball bat. And those laser pistols. Oh, and the bottle cap mines. Let's get those in here right now. Cherry bomb doesn't weigh anything, so I'm not going to be bothered about that. Oh, I should have had Moira fix up the combat shotgun. Also see if she had any ammo. Energy cells, we'll leave them here. I mean, they're weightless. Just carry them, Rob. Grenades. I might want some grenades. I don't need 12 grenades. Yeah, the laser pistols can wait here. The lunchbox for future mine purposes. Mini nuke doesn't weigh anything in this game. I should just be looking at weapons. There we are. And there's the sawed-off shotgun, which would be more conservative with the ammo, but is inferior to the combat shotgun, basically, in just about every other way. So, I'm just going to dump it here for now. And that should help. Yeah, see now 49 of 200. This is what a proper scavenger should be loaded out with. Plenty of capacity for carrying loot back with. And oh, that's got to be coming up on 2 hours. My voice is going. I think we're going to call it here for the day. Thank you ever so much for watching. I didn't expect I'd get 7 people watching me at like 3:17 in the morning, but great to have you all out here with me. Sorry about technical problems we had earlier, and thanks for being here on this second test stream. Good night.